All right, everybody, we are here at the gym on another Friday today. It is all about grip strength. Last week we went over the basics, which was running and burpees. This week is the third most important thing that you're going to need for about every obstacle you're going to see at a Spartan race. That is going to be using your hands to either grip the monkey bars, climb a wall, go across the Olympus wall, or even doing something as simple as going over a 10-foot wall if you don't have somebody to give you a boost. So we're going to go through a few workouts. I'm going to walk through the pull-ups, some ways you can actually work your way up to doing a strict pull-up, which may include using a band, using a box, and other things like that. And lastly, we're going to look at doing some dumbbell rows, which is really going to be more of a pulling action this way, which is also going to help strengthen our shoulders and our upper back as well. So thanks for coming by, you guys. Go ahead and stick through the rest of this video so we can get prepared for the Spartan race this April. And as always, if you do enjoy the video, always feel free to subscribe and thumbs up as well. All right, guys, as promised, here we are in the gym. We're at the bar right now. As you can see, I do have this to do some assisted pull-ups, and also I have some bands as well. Now, I do have different size of bands. If you don't have bands, then you may want to look into those. I don't think they're too expensive, and they're definitely going to help you work your way up to being able to do a strict pull-up. Now, I do have different sizes. I have one which isn't going to provide much support at all. I have one that's a little bit thicker, and then I have one that's the same size, but I'm going to basically double those up to give me that support. Now, just because you can do a pull-up doesn't mean these are useless. These are really good to cash out at the end of a workout when you're really too worn out to do a strict pull-up. Go ahead and do as many as you can strict without the band, then switch over to the band and continue going until you can't do any more with the band, and then you know you're cashed out. So before going any farther, we're going to go ahead and warm up the shoulders again, just like we did last week for the push-ups. I'm going to grab another PVC pipe and I'm going to do some pass-throughs like this. We're going to want to make sure our shoulders are super loose and ready to go. You do not want to grab a hold of a bar and start doing pull-ups just to pull a muscle on your second one. It doesn't matter what skill level you are or what you're trying to accomplish as far as working your way up, or just everyday working out. You work out every day and you're a wonderful athlete. Always be sure to warm up, especially when you're getting older, like my old ass, 42 years old. I need to spend as much time warming up as I do actually working out, and that's definitely a fact. Okay, here we are. We're going to first start off with a pull-up using this box as support. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab this, and as you can see, it is way too tall for me, but that's a good thing, and that's what we want, because we really want to only use this box if we have to. Now what we're doing here is we're working our way into being able to do a full pull-up. So if you want to get a short box, you can use a cinder block. You can use anything to stand on when you're at a park or whatever you need to get this same effect. But you only want to use it when you have to. So what I'm going to do is I want to grab the bar like this. I want to keep my feet on the box, but all the work is going to be done in my shoulders. Be sure to keep your shoulders active. Do not let all your weight fall like this, pulling your shoulder socket out of where it's supposed to be. That's not good at all. Go ahead and grab the bar while using the box as support. And you can even go down slowly like such. Now once you are, or I should say, if you are not able to do the full pull-up, then actually support yourself on the box just enough so that you can get your chin above the bar. And then once you get gassed out and you feel like you've put as much strain doing the upper body as you can, then start using your legs a little bit more. But the whole time you want to do as much with your upper body and your back, your shoulder blades, as possible to get that strength up. Next, we're going to move on to the band. This is the next step you need to move into if you haven't being able to get a full strict pull-up yet. These can be tough to get into, so what I do suggest is that you keep something to stand on next to you like this. Now, get on the box. If you need assistance, always, again, don't try to do this by yourself if you've never done it before. If you're at a gym, have one of your coaches help you into the band. The whole idea behind this is the same as the box, except depending on the size of the band, it's going to change how much it helps you when you're actually trying to do the pull-up. And as you can see, this band doesn't provide a lot of support, so I could actually double up with this band if I needed to. But it does provide enough support to where I can do my pull-ups a little bit easier while still strengthening my shoulders and still strengthening my grip. And in order to get out of the band, if you can't stretch all the way to the ground, again, you want to have something to step on next to you to get out of the band without injuring yourself. So those are the two modifications that you can use instead of strict pull-ups, or as you're strengthening yourself to be able to do a strict pull-up. Again, it is a lot about muscles here and muscles in the back and the shoulders as we build that strength to be able to hold on to the monkey bars, to the rings, to the 10-foot walls, to the Olympus wall, and everything in between. Once you're able to do a strict pull-up, you want to make sure you do it properly. You want to make sure that you don't let all your weight fall on your shoulders like this. You should always keep your back, shoulders engaged and tight. That way you don't injure yourself while you're training. So that is it for the pull-up tutorial. We're going to go over the workout and get started. All right, we've already gone over the pull-ups. Next, I want to go over the dumbbell row. What this is going to be is you're going to want to bend over, keeping your back flat here, knees slightly bent. We're going to have dumbbells. You know your weight, decide that. Don't get anything too heavy. And we're going to pick them up in a deadlifting motion, and then we're going to row those towards our chest like such. We really want to engage our shoulders and our back right around in this area, the same area that you're going to need when you're hanging from a wall. Let me go over a few and demonstrate. Always keep the back flat, that way you do not hurt yourself. And there you go, those are the dumbbell rows. So here's the workout. We're going to do 10 banded strict pull-ups, 10 dumbbell rows. I'm going to do 35 pounds. And then I'm going to cut out the door for a 400-meter dash. I'm going to come right back in. I'm going to get back on the pull-up bar. I'm going to do that for 15 minutes. All right, guys, let's get this going. All right, guys, fast forward. 15 minutes is done. I'm not gonna record the whole thing because y'all don't wanna sit here and watch me do the same shit over and over for 15 minutes. But I will let you know that that was a good endurance workout. It definitely helped my strength on my hands and my grip. And throwing that extra 400 meters in between each workout really helped keep my heart rate up there, because sometimes when you're doing the dumbbell rows, if you need to drop them or something, you feel like your heart rate is going to drop down. We don't want that. We want to keep the endurance going, the stamina going, and all that good shit. Thanks you guys for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the workout. Stay healthy. I'll see you back next week.